Sammy the snail was small. He was one of the tiniest creatures in the garden, often overlooked by the bigger animals. But Sammy didn't let his size bother him. But Sammy had a big dream. He loved to explore. Every corner of the garden was a new adventure waiting to happen. He imagined all the places he could go and the things he could see. Sammy wanted to see the world. He dreamed of climbing the tallest flowers and crossing the widest leaves. The garden was just the beginning for him. Every day Sammy crawled through the grass. He moved slowly but steadily, never in a rush. He knew that every journey starts with a single step, or in his case, a single crawl. He looked around with his big, curious eyes. The world was full of wonders, and Sammy wanted to see them all. His eyes sparkled with excitement as he discovered new sights. He saw so many amazing things. From the colorful petals of flowers to the buzzing bees collecting nectar, every day was a new discovery for Sammy.
"I'm so excited to see what's out there," Sammy exclaimed with joy. His antennae wiggled with anticipation as he thought about the adventures that awaited him.
Sammy was slow, but that didn't matter to him. He knew that the journey was just as important as the destination. Every slow crawl brought him closer to his dream. But he didn't mind. He had all the time in the world to explore. With patience and determination, Sammy knew he could achieve anything he set his mind to. The world was his to discover, one small step at a time. One day, Sammy the snail saw a butterfly. It flew past so quickly, its wings a blur of colors. Sammy watched it with envy, his eyes wide with wonder.
"I wish I were fast. If I could move like that, I could see so much more of the world."
As he pondered, he saw a ladybug scurry by. It zoomed over the grass with ease, its tiny legs moving in a rapid blur.
"Being fast looks like so much fun. Imagine all the places I could go and the things I could see."
Sammy wished he could be fast like the butterfly and the ladybug. He dreamed of racing through the garden, exploring every nook and cranny in no time at all. Just then, Tilly the turtle came by.
What's wrong, Sammy?
Sammy told Tilly about his wish. He wanted to be fast. He wanted to see the world.
Sammy, being slow is a good thing. You get to see things others miss.
Tilly smiled.
Come on, I'll show you.
Sammy and Tilly went on a journey. They were two little snails with big dreams, setting out to explore the vast garden that was their home. The morning dew glistened on the leaves, and the air was filled with the scent of blooming flowers. They crawled through the garden, taking in the sights and sounds around them. Every leaf, every petal, and every blade of grass was a new discovery. The garden was alive with the buzz of bees and the flutter of butterflies. Sammy saw tiny flowers he had never noticed before. Each flower was a burst of color, a tiny masterpiece of nature. He marveled at the intricate patterns on the petals, and the delicate way they swayed in the breeze. He saw a little caterpillar munching on a leaf. The caterpillar seemed so content, enjoying its meal without a care in the world. Sammy realized that there was so much to see and learn if he just took the time to look. They came to a big hill. Sammy was scared. The hill looked enormous, and he wasn't sure if he could make it to the top. Doubt crept into his mind, and he hesitated.
"It's too high." Sammy's voice trembled as he looked up at the daunting climb ahead.
You can do it, Sammy. Tilly's voice was full of encouragement. She believed in him, and her words gave him the strength to try.
Slowly, Sammy started to climb. Each movement was deliberate, each step a small victory. He focused on the path ahead, determined to reach the top. It took him a long time, but he kept going. The journey was slow, but with each inch he covered, he felt a sense of accomplishment. The world around him seemed to cheer him on, with the leaves rustling and the flowers nodding in the breeze, one tiny step at a time. Each step brought him closer to his goal. He learned to appreciate the journey, finding beauty in the smallest details along the way. Finally, Sammy reached the top. He looked around. The view was amazing. From the hilltop, he could see the entire garden spread out before him, a tapestry of colors and life. Sammy felt proud of himself. He had faced his fears and conquered the hill. The sense of achievement filled him with joy and confidence. From that day on, Sammy embraced his slow pace. He realized that there was no need to rush. Every moment was precious, and every step was part of his adventure. He knew that every little step was an adventure. The garden was full of wonders, and he was eager to explore them all, one slow step at a time. He found joy in the small moments and the beauty of the world around him. The colors, the sounds, and the scents of the garden became his companions on his slow, steady journey. He learned that it's okay to be slow, as long as you never stop moving. Sammy's journey taught him that persistence and patience were his greatest strengths, and that the beauty of life is often found in the slow, deliberate moments.